in the Middle podcast for the Irish British Project Clyde. We can do chaos laughs, bizarre confessions, and a whole lot of red wine.
Jesus, he's falling around the gaff.
Do you think I come up the lagging on a bubble?
I know where I'm putting Daddy's sauce.
Hang on, can I submit my confession?
Welcome back to Me in the Middle. I'm James.
I'm Rachel.
I'm Jake.
And I'm Danny.
And this is the podcast where Irish and British banter collide, bringing you chaotic laughs, bizarre confessions, and a whole lot of questionable life advice. Coming up on this episode, we've got...
In Have You Heard, one woman walked into the toilet and lost 10 years of her life.
In Confessionals, we have a voice note story of a mistaken case of arachnophobia in the most embarrassing way possible.
In Boys Catch Yourself On, we find out what men forget all the time.
Rachel, I think you forgot one thing.
Rachel's furry purse.
It's not just men that forget.
Gonna get your purse out.
Who knows what we'll put out of Rachel's furry purse this week?
And if you are somebody who talks to themselves, then you absolutely need to listen to what I'm about to say. Because this week, in What the Fact, it might just blow your mind and Jimmy Kazan.
Oh, saucy. We've all heard of a brain fart. One woman took it to the very next level in Hong Kong and lost 10 years of her life.
Sorry, I had to. I will never miss a third
We've lost
opportunity.
it.
I know.
I
We've
was
lost
waiting
it.
for the fart. I was waiting.
Oh, that was a watery one.
So you're gonna wonder how she lost 10 years of her life. I'm gonna tell you now.
From farting.
No, not from farting. You'll find out. There's someone on
Freezing a fart?
someone on this pod is running very close
Hey.
to the line here. I'm not going to mention names, but a story is going viral about a woman who suffered from a sudden massive bout of amnesia. You're going to want to know what's the cause?
Yeah.
I want to know what the cause is, Jake.
Constipation.
Constipation.
So, according to reports, after a particularly strenuous trip to the bathroom, the woman emerged completely confused. She had lost roughly 10 years of her life.
And £10.
What?
Yeah, and £10.
I £10 for you. That'd be great.
So basically, she just didn't remember the last decade of world events, personal milestones, or even recent friends. So it's just such a bizarre concept that you just go to the toilet, strain too hard, and lose 10 years of your life.
She literally had shit for brains.
Literally, yeah.
It's constipation where you can't go.
Yes.
Or you can
Yes.
You're just a bit backed up.
Too much Imodium.
Not enough
Yeah.
fibre.
Yeah, not enough fibre, so there you
Get
go.
your fibre in. Eat your
Remember to eat
Weetabix.
your fibre. Yeah. So how it all worked was basically, this isn't just a freak accident, it's a documented medical phenomenon called Transient Global Amnesia. So when you strain too hard, medically known as Valsalva maneuver, I'm getting good with these medical terms.
Valsalva
Yeah.
maneuver.
Valsalva maneuver.
Yeah.
Sounds
You
very...
You create a massive amount of internal pressure. So you basically hold your breath and push, and it causes a sudden spike in blood pressure. And in rare,
That's what we have left off.
and in rare cases, it restricts oxygen flow to the brain or causes a temporary backup in the veins.
Was that a myth, or is that not how Elvis died?
I thought he died eating a sandwich on the toilet.
Yeah,
yeah,
pushing
well-
too
No,
hard.
we
Was
didn't.
it?
I
We
heard
learned
that.
how he died. We found out.
Yeah, with heart
Did we not?
failure. It
On
was
the
heart
toilet?
failure on the toilet.
Yeah, but was it from pushing?
From pushing?
Yeah, he just had a big shit and Elvis left the building.
From pushing.
Well,
Yeah.
here, I have to tell you, I just wanted you to know that you can do hard things. I just took a massive shit.
So, yeah. So just be careful when you go to the toilet and don't push too hard. But for this woman in particular, that backup hit the memory centre of her brain, and the last 10 years just simply vanished for about 8 hours before her memory
That's
finally
nuts.
rebooted. Yeah.
That's wild. Taking a shit and losing your memory.
Yeah. Yeah.
10 years later,
Jeez.
bye.
So it's,
Goodbye forever, 10
Did I
years.
just take a
Bye.
shit? Oh no, that was 10 years ago.
so it's like it's doing the rounds on the internet again. Apparently it happened about 10 years ago, but it's resurfaced unlike her shit. So it's the ultimate scary but hilarious story. So on one hand, you've lost your life's work and memories. On the other hand, your bowels are empty, and you have to tell the doctor it happened because you were fighting for your life after a spicy kebab, after a night out.
After pushing too hard.
Push it real good. Jake, you mentioned about someone on this podcast, so bring it.
I'm not outing anyone because we don't out anyone on this podcast, do we? So I'm going to leave it there.
Then. We're all good friends here, aren't we?
No, it's a good thing you didn't mention Rachel, because she would have gone mad if you'd said it.
Yeah, Rachel would lose her shit, unlike the person in this story.
Oh shit, real good, yeah.
Wow.
We're all human, we all shit. Come on, the fuck, like.
Yeah, but shits come with caution, don't they now?
I don't lose my memory, I'm all right.
I'm memory loss.
I actually remember good shits.
So this is a bit of a wake-up call, whether you're having a good shit or a bad shit. So let's be honest, we all know it's a little sanctuary that you just want to get away. Maybe if you're having a sit-down wee or sit-down poo. Well, you're going to have a sit-down poo.
Sits down and ways, apart from girls.
How can you not have a sit-down?
You've not been into...
Jake is fucking standing up on the top of the stalls like doing a Spider-Man shit.
You've not seen some of the state of the bars in Nottingham.
You sit down
Some
on the
people
way,
have not had a sit-down poo.
Oh, God.
A sit-down wee and a stand-up.
Could you imagine?
Jake's up on top of the stalls like Jean-Claude Van Damme doing the splits having a shit.
No.
Geronimo!
Plop.
Toronto.
Oh, Jesus.
So just be careful when you're spending way too long scrolling on TikTok, because one, your legs may go numb, and we've all been there where you just a bit of a dead leg. You walking around thinking you broke your ankle. I do know. Actually, no, I do know someone that broke.
You were doing it again with your fucking eyes. If any of you have a story that you'd like to tell. Hello, everybody. Welcome back.
Oh, fuck off, James.
You tell him, James. Tell him, Jake. I was going to say, James, what?
Yeah, just do one, will you? Go and have a shit and don't lose your memory.
Just took a fat shit.
So basically, doctors are now using this story to warn people. So if you're pushing that hard, you aren't just risking a hemorrhoid, you're risking a natural identity loss. So,
You almost had a fucking memory loss.
I had a proper brain fart. There we go.
Baked in a buttery flavoured
Like he lost.
crust.
Brain loss.
So there you go. That is this week's Have You Heard? So let us know if you've had a shitastrophe. DM us at podcast.meetinthemiddle. Yeah, a shitastrophe. Or you can email me directly, jake@meetinthemiddlepod.com. So there's proof. In 2026, one hard push could be one moment away from memory loss.
I am Groot and have a piddle. It's time for confessionals.
I am Groot.
I am Groot and have a piddle. If you have any stories that you'd like to send in to us, please DM us on Instagram at podcast.meetinthemiddle, or you can hit me up with an email, james@meetinthemiddlepod.com, completely anonymous. Right, so the first one. This story is exactly why you don't go rooting through anybody's shelves.
Oh.
So my boyfriend is one of those guys who is obsessed with organic and all natural everything. He has a little wooden shelf in the bathroom with one of those unmarked jars. Last night I ran out of my expensive night cream, so I thought I'll just borrow some of his. I found this one jar at the back. It was cold, heavy, and filled with a thick, grey, grainy paste.
No.
I thought, oh, it must be one of those high-end charcoal volcanic masks. I spread a thick layer of it all over my face and let it sit for 20 minutes until it went rock hard.
Please don't let it be
What
what,
was
I think
it?
it is.
And then spent another 10 minutes scrubbing it off my face. My skin felt weirdly tight, but I figured it might be working. This morning, I mentioned it to him. I was like, babe, that grey face mask is intense. Where did you buy it? He went deathly silent. He looked at the empty jar, looked at me, and started to cry. It wasn't a face mask. It was his childhood hamster, Barnaby.
Oh.
When Barnaby died 3 years ago, my boyfriend couldn't bear to bury him, so he paid for a company to have the hamster cremated and turned into a memorial bio-urine paste. that you're supposed to mix with soil to grow a tree. I didn't have a volcanic glow, lads. I had a dead, powdered rodent glued to my pores for half an hour.
Oh my god.
Stank.
Yeah.
Oh, James, that was gross.
Right, James, never mind hamster paste. What else have we got for us?
Right, well, if you're on our socials at podcast.meetinthemiddle on Instagram, you've seen that we may have had a little viral video during the week. And off the back of that, we got a couple of submissions in on Instagram, and we've got this voice note in from Kat. You need to hear this voice note story.
Hi. So this is my story. True story. Years ago, to cut a long story short, my marriage had broken up, and I lived next door to a girl I'd actually grown up with, and she was in a similar sort of situation, single mum with kids. Anyway, we became quite close, and wasn't unusual to hop the wall in between us to have a cup of coffee early in the morning, late at night, whenever. Anyway, this particular morning, she came through the door and she looked as white as a ghost. So I obviously said, are you all right? What's the matter? She said, I've had the fright of my life, absolute fright of my life. And I said, oh God, come in, I'll make a cup of tea. Anyway, so we sat there and I said, whatever happened? She said, well, I'd had a bath, don't like washing my hair in the bath, she said, so I'd got out the bath and wrapped myself in a towel, decided I'd wash my hair over the sink. So I said, yeah, thinking, where the hell's this going? Anyway, she said, obviously I'd my head down and I could see this spider climbing up the front of my towel. She said, she said it was huge. So in a panic, I started hopping about, screaming, slapping this spider. She said, but the bugger wouldn't get off me. It just wouldn't move. And she said, and then all of a sudden, she said, I thought, what that is? She said, and she realised it just suddenly hit her. She didn't have a spider on her front. She had a hole in her towel, and obviously untrimmed her pubes. With a hole in the towel, and she'd been beating her fanny for the last 10 minutes. The story stayed with me forever, and I would never forget it. Funny, just dead funny.
That's what she said. The fanny.
Beating the fanny of herself.
It's a pubic hair.
I'm just picturing like the curly hairs coming over the hole.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh.
How big was that hole?
I think I say something else then.
I thought it was going to be like a massive spider and it would, I don't know, go on her face or something.
You do get the big spiders with the lanky legs that creep out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've had them here.
What, is that your pubes, Danny?
True, you tell.
Is there fanny hair?
And yes, Kat did say that we could name her on that, so thank you so much for sending in,
Thank
Kat.
you.
But if you do want to send them in and keep anonymous, we will respect that, so please send them in.
And now it's time for my furry box, or actually purse. And it matches my jammies this week. Yes, I'm in my jammies. It's the weekend and I'm having a wee red glass of wine. Red glass of wine?
Made an
a glass
effort.
of red wine. Made an effort.
It's about time you made an effort.
Bananas and
And I stuck my
pajamas.
face on. But anyway, so this actually matches my jammies because it doesn't match the carpet.
You said it.
As you know. So let's zip her open.
But no, hang on. Whoa. Can we just clarify for the listeners? We don't know. Okay.
What, the
Can we
colours and the
just-
cuffs don't match?
Yeah.
Zip
can
her
see.
open here.
Well, I can't see it unless it's like that spider from earlier
She's
on.
fingering her purse right now.
Right, look.
Well, if the carpet matches the drapes, that means the carpet's got grey roots as well.
Oh, Jesus, the good roots. Anyway. Right, let's pick a little question out this week. There's still some fur in that box, I'm telling you now, look.
Gets everywhere, doesn't it?
You need to get some in back.
Whew, right, this week we have my father has just waltzed into the room. Hi, Dad.
And here's our special guest.
Ask your dad the question.
Fingering a purse.
Ask your dad the question.
Well, have you ever secretly enjoyed smelling your own fart? Here. Have you ever secretly enjoyed smelling your own fart?
What?
Have you ever secretly enjoyed smelling your own fart?
Underneath the bed.
Underneath the bed?
Fucking Dutch oven.
Yeah, a little Dutch oven.
Yeah, poor ma.
I bet they would love their own part.
Don't never say
Everybody
they love
does.
their own farts are always lovely.
You always love your own scent.
Right, lads, sorry about that. It's time for you to answer this and me to answer this as well. Have you ever secretly enjoyed smelling your own fart?
Yes.
Have you?
Yeah. Oh, come on. There's nothing better than thinking, oh, that was a good one.
Oh,
No.
that's different. Like
That's
feeling
more
a really good
audio.
fart.
Yeah.
No, like smelling it. It's thinking, oh, it's got a bit of a. I'm getting. Hang on, one second.
It's giving notes. It's giving notes of chestnut and oak.
Oh, it's giving a bit of pepperoni, a bit of meat. I'm getting a bit of steak and
yesterday's
peppercorn
version.
sauce.
Well,
Yeah.
then
I'm
what?
sorry, but you can't enjoy the smell.
No, not
of
all the
fart.
time. Not all the time. Hang on,
I
can I just
enjoy
clarify?
doing one. Like I'm like, oh god, yeah, that was good. But smelling it, you're like, that's rotten.
No, hang on. What about? Sorry, listeners, if you're eating your breakfast or dinner or a curry.
Sorry.
But when you've had a really hot curry and you're in the shower and you have a shower fart.
Oh,
Oh, steamy one.
A
Yeah.
shower fart, like a wet one.
No,
What are you in the shower? So it's going to just, the water's going to ripple on it and everything.
Danny's like a shower fart as if he's never had a fart in a shower. Come on, the
I'd
fuck.
say that would rip the fucking porcelain off the tiles.
I've never farted in the shower.
but then when it's a steamy shower, it just lingers.
There's something wrong
Did you
with
have
you.
to? Did you have to let it linger? Anyway.
Come on, I'm sure. I'm like Danny. You said no. You don't enjoy that smell. But James, I'm sure you have.
Well, I think there's a reason behind it. It's a familiarity type thing. So it feels safe because it's yours, because it came from your stomach, your body. You know what was the ingredients
The
in
smell
that.
of your arsehole
There's
smells
Not that
yeah,
safe all the
but
time.
there's like a safety in it, and it's not perceived as a threat, because if you're smelling somebody else's hole, you're like, this is bacteria I'm breathing in. But if it's your own, you're like, well, it was already in here, so what's another fucking cycle going to do?
All right, I can understand that if you're on your own, in
Danny!
your own space.
Sorry. Stop doing that! I'm fucking recording, you fucking dick! Sorry.
Now, I can understand that if you're on your own, like, because that's the safety thing. There's nobody else that can smell it. It's just you smelling your own shit.
I get
But if you're with someone or other people or in public,
But what I mean by the safety, I don't mean safety as in like, oh, nobody's around, I'm safe, I can do it now. I mean the safety in inhaling it. It doesn't feel like a threat. It's not a threat or like a virus or an antibody or bacteria that you're inhaling in. You're like, no, it's just me. It's like smelling like your armpits, but you wouldn't smell somebody else's armpits. Somebody else's bacteria is like it's not cross contamination if it's coming from the source.
no, I'm sorry. No, I'm a no on this, Rach.
Well, Daddy, I've smelt your farts. James, I've smelt yours. And I've smelt yours, Jake. When we were all in Dublin, James kept letting out fucking rippers. And they were wafting across the room where we were trying to watch fucking Peelers. And I couldn't concentrate because the smell of shite. And I...
Fuck you and your fat.
In my defense, you lot were really bad. Well, some of you were bad in Belfast where I wasn't. But when you came to Dublin, I was on my health buzz and eating really healthy. And then the sudden change in diet when you guys came, or like maybe a couple of days prior,
James,
that
didn't
change
you
in
have
diet,
chicken wings that day?
it could have been them actually, yeah.
It
Them
was.
chicken wings weren't right because me and your
No,
holes were
and
bogging.
neither was your arseholes.
But yes, I actually have. You ever secretly enjoyed smelling your own fart? Yes, I have enjoyed. Oh fuck, that was a good one. Let one rip, and fuck me, smell that.
And that's why you're on a date. Oh, should we order starters?
Do you know what I love doing? I think I've mentioned it on the podcast before. Is if I'd only do it in front of around mates or people I'm close to, not strangers. But if I fart and I know it's going to be a silent, deadly one, just as it's rising, I'll say to whoever I'm beside, "Do you smell popcorn?"
Oh, yes, you have done that.
You've done
Because it's a similar enough smell, and like popcorn isn't a strong scent, so you'll go for a second inhale before you realize you'd be like, and then you've already got a lungful of my bio product.
Oh,
Disgusting.
please never say that we've got a lung full of your bioproduct ever again, please.
Oh,
Before we go any further, I don't want to hear no more, but please let us know. Have you ever secretly enjoyed smelling your own fart? Drop it below in the comments. Email us, DM
Drop
us.
Drop it.
Drop one, exactly. And Rachel's furry purse is getting zipped up until next week, so we'll see you soon. Right, we are back with Boys Catch Yourselves On, the segment where I investigate weird male behaviour, like David Attenborough watching a lad eating a kebab in fucking silence. So today's topic is men forgetting birthdays, anniversaries, Valentine's Days, and key dates. Basically anything that requires emotional effort and remembering a number bigger than football scores. And I already know women listening are tense because every girl has heard the sentence, "Wait, was that today?" A sentence
100%.
so dangerous it should trigger the emergency alert on your phone, because women don't hear, "Oh no, he forgot." We hear, "This man would lose our children in Tesco," and men always act shocked, like birthdays sneak up on them. It came out of nowhere. I mate, her birthday like Christmas. There's been adverts since October, for fuck's sake. Like, come on, the fuck. So we all know about this. Come on, lads. Why? Why?
I 100% agree, Rachel, because men are the first people to have the latest smartphones, the latest gadgets, where you can actually put in these fucking dates to remember
Yeah.
them, but then they still forget.
So, okay, so boys, hands up. Honestly, James, Jake.
I will tell you something a bit embarrassing. I think there was a period in my life where I forgot my own birthday. I actually forgot what day it was. For some reason, my birthday is the 11th of June, so keep that in your calendar. But for a couple of years, I don't know why, I was like, is it the 11th, 12th, or 13th? I completely forgot it for a while. My own birthday.
I bet your mum remembered it, though.
James, hold on a minute. It's not about you. It's about your partner's birthday or your family member's birthday, not about your birthday.
Yeah, I was bad with that.
Aye, that's bad. That's bad crack. Like, I forgot my own birthday after COVID. I stopped counting when I was 23. I wish it was 23 again. Anyway, but yeah, Jake, have you ever forgotten anybody's birthday, anniversary?
No, I'm normally quite good. I think I've got most in my calendar, but there seems to be more football fixtures in there than birthdays.
Oh, God.
So there's probably more of that. But to be fair, when you said, James, about you always forgot when your birthday was, wasn't it the other week when I was saying, "Oh yeah, your birthday's on like the 12th of June," you're like, "No, it's not. You always forget." And now you've just confessed that you don't even know your own
I forgot
birthday.
as well. But going back on remembering the partner's birthdays, I did have a little cheat for one ex years ago. Like, it was when I was 16 to 18. Her birthday was my mum and dad's car reg. Like, their registration on their car
No
was
way.
literally her birthday. I'm not going to give too much away, but like the year and the way car registrations work in Ireland, the year is at the start, then it's the county, so Dublin. So obviously the car was Dublin, so D was December, and then there was 4 digits after, which was the year. So it was like the date, D for December, and then the year.
Oh god.
So basically, all you remembered was the car registration number, really.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. It was fucked when they changed car.
No embarrassment. Men admit this stuff, like the way dads admit they reversed into a bollard. Yeah, that happened. Dark times.
You've done that.
Oh, well, yeah. Anyway, moving on. All right, Danny. How do men forget dates when your phone reminds you of literally everything? You mentioned that your phone reminds you of everything. You've got your screen time, your weather warnings.
Yep.
Somebody from school got engaged.
Your
Like,
cycle's
storage
about to
is full
start.
You know what I mean? We're not talking about women here. We're talking about men. Shoot.
Men have cycles too.
So,
Typical
like, Danny,
man.
how do they forget?
Because they just they don't use these parts of the technology. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I do, and I probably do still forget sometimes, but you know, that's why we have like Facebook birthdays that you can import into your calendar.
I was just about to mention that.
Yeah.
That is a godsend. I have it like linked over to my Apple Calendar, and it does pop up and tell you, because nobody really uses Facebook anymore. Let's be real on air.
No.
Like around our age, it's more our mom and dads sharing lost dog posts from 2019 in fucking Wales. But I still use it with the link to the calendar, so I get to see the birthdays.
I didn't realize that you can link it to your calendar, because I always go on
Yeah.
and then I get a mass panic if they've hidden any other information then, or they're no longer on Facebook. You go on and they've left Facebook. It's like, oh crap, I'm just going to have to take or blocked. Yeah.
Block delete.
Yeah.
All right, James. Do men genuinely not understand anniversaries, or do you think saying, sure, we love each other every day counts as romance? Because that sounds less like a boyfriend and more like a man trying to get out of like jury duty.
Well, even like your birthdays on the podcast here, I still struggled for ages. I think it wasn't only until this year I remember Danny's, even though it was like May the 4th, which is Star Wars Day. Your birthday, Rachel, I remembered because I told you it was me and my ex's anniversary. But I'm still struggling with you, Jake. I know it's July.
Yeah.
I know yours because yours is my
Seventh?
ex's anniversary.
2
So I'll
days after
never forget Jake's birthday ever.
Mine's 2 days after Independence Day.
I don't fucking know. I'm not American. Ask Danny. He lived in Houston for 6 years.
6th.
Yeah, 6th of July. There you go.
I always use like associations to remember, so I'll never forget your birthday now because I'm always going to think 6th of July. I'm never going to forget now.
Yeah, because because I've got like running numbers for my date of birth. That's
And
my full date of birth.
Fuck! I just remembered. I said this to you before that I'd never forget it because it's the number of my mum and dad's house. I'm not giving you the fucking address though. But
You, hang on. You said that before that you would never forget, and you
and
forgot just now.
I forgot. I remembered to forget.
But how do men like remember absolute nonsense? Like you'll hear, yeah, Ronaldo scored that overhead kick in 2018 in the 72nd minute, but your anniversary, no fucking clue. Sometime after COVID, was it? Yeah, it's my anniversary. Yeah, that's not memory loss. That's prioritizing a fucking raccoon.
No, I want to say something about anniversaries, because when do you start that anniversary? Is it on the first date? Some start it on the first date, or is it when you actually
No.
declare that you're together?
Yeah, it's when you're
fucking
together.
tells you.
Yeah, but then you don't know until it's too late, and it's like, well, you've just missed our anniversary. Well, you didn't
It
tell
is
me that
when
was the
the
first
women
date.
tell you.
It's
Like,
when no.
whenever the
I,
women tell you.
I don't know. Is it just an Irish thing? Do you not like still ask like you're seeing each other, you're dating? I don't know. I remember like back in the day, you were seeing each other, and then when you were going out was when you asked them to be your girlfriend. I don't
It's
know.
not
whether
Love
still the
Island,
case.
James.
I don't know. Yeah, nobody couple up with me.
Should we call this our anniversary?
But like Rachel, like you're saying, you remember weird weird dates and weird numbers, but not anniversaries. I can tell you like when the four escaped Alcatraz. It was the 11th of June 1962, but I couldn't
That's
tell you
really
when Jake's
weird.
birthday is.
There you go. Proves your point,
Well, Jake,
Rach.
I am coming for you. I've came for Danny. I've came for James. I'm coming for you. So,
I'm ready.
what's the male recovery strategy after forgetting? Because women apologise properly, men apologise like politicians caught cheating. I'd like to acknowledge the mistakes that were made, but yeah, they were made anyway. So,
Fake news.
I just a little wink and a
I'll
smile,
drop in
and
that one.
A little wink at us.
and a bit of cheeky. I was like, oh, I'd never forget yours. I was just a bit delayed.
Never forget it.
I was just pushing too hard for shit and forgot the last 10 years.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Here, do men like a panic gift? Do they love a panic gift?
Yes.
Where nothing says I'll cherish you deeply like Oh, fuck. We'll have to go to the garage and get flowers and fucking air freshener and a scratch card or something.
Sometimes, Rach, that's when the best purchases are made.
Yeah.
Do you
On the
think
panic
so?
gifts. Yeah,
I
because you're like,
think so.
oh, I don't know what to get. Oh
Impulse.
my God, there it is. It's perfect.
Yeah. And Amazon same day delivery. There you go. You can't lose.
Amazon same day. I've never had a same
Yeah.
day delivery from Amazon. Wow.
The thing is, I think women can see through it.
Yes,
They'll be
I'm
like,
just about to say.
I know when you got that.
Lads always think they can talk their way out of it, but women are like,
The thing is, though, there's been like studies on this where like male and female brain chemistry is completely different. Like one isn't right and one isn't wrong. It's just female have a different like outlook and different perspective, and they love planning. They love planning ahead, and that's how their brain operates. Where men operate more last minute or are more in the moment or spontaneous.
I can believe that.
all right, well, I'm going to ask you all the question collectively. What's the worst trouble you've ever been in for forgetting a date?
Easter Rising. No, I'm joking.
I don't think I
any-
have. I don't think. No.
I don't think I
He's
have
been
either.
quite good.
I think I've
Danny, you
always
sound on
managed
the
to
same
ask.
wavelength as me, but the two boys, I don't know.
Oh, actually, no. I have forgotten one year. I forgot my grandma's birthday because I couldn't. I could always forget it was 30th or the 31st of March, and always used to get the two mixed up. But yeah, that's probably the time when it happened, and I apologised.
I've
and
always
bought
been really
extra
good
flowers.
with like family dates and stuff like that. I remember like there's been a couple of times where I'd be talking to somebody, whether it's like in a nightclub or a friend or a girl or whatever, and they like talk about family members and I have a brother, and you ask how old they are, and like I don't know. Like, how do you not know? I can tell you
I know.
the
How do you
day my brother was born, the actual day, the date, the month, and the year. Like,
I'm bad at that.
Yeah, I'm bad at that as well because I always get age blindness from my brother and sister. I have to then remember when they were born and then count upwards.
that's exactly. That literally only happened to me today. Somebody asked me about my brother. How old is he? And I was like, 33. And they were like, wait, are you not 33? Are you twins? And I was like, no, wait, shit, hold on. And I had to like work it back.
So I'm going to tell you what women do. Women are different. Women remember everything. Women will remember your mum's birthday, your favourite crisps, your childhood dog, the story about your GCSE, your PE teacher you told about 19 times while you were fucking pissed. Meanwhile, men forget information before you finish the sentence. You can literally watch it leave their body. Women prepare for birthdays like we're organising like a full surprise. So there's secret notes going on their phones, there's calendar reminders, there's backup
believe it.
presents, coordinated dinner bookings, a candle that smells like winter orchid sadness for 4 Men do petrol stations, they'll sell teddy bears. And women don't even expect that much. Like we're not asking for Beyonce at the SSE Arena in Belfast. Like fuck me, we're just asking for a bit of acknowledgement, effort, and maybe not hearing shite at 9:47 p.m. at night.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's our anniversary. Fuck, I'll just run out to the Chinese here or something. Do you know what I mean? No, men always say I'm just bad with dates. Oh. Fucking sick of the fucking excuses. So anyway, I'm getting to the final judgment. I'm sick
Here we
of
go.
it. Fucking sick of it. So after reviewing all the evidence that we've talked about, hearing 3 grown men defend forgetting birthdays, apart from Danny because he seems quite good at it, like it's protected under human rights law, my final judgment is absolutely fucking not.
She ain't
It's
having
fun.
it.
Not having it. GC is fucking out. Because if men can remember fantasy football deadlines, Call of Duty date releases, the exact pub where they spent the Euros 4 years ago, no, not having it. And you can't even remember my fucking birthday, not fucking happening. So it's just not happening. I will see you all next week. And because it's going to get better. Because I'm going to grill these fuckers.
Have you ever completely lost your rag at someone, given them absolute verbal drilling of a lifetime, and then remembered you're on your own, stark bollock naked in the shower.
Oh.
Well, don't panic, you absolute weirdos, because science actually says you're a bloody genius.
Oh.
It's time for
What the fuck?
the segment where I rifle through your internet search history so MI5 don't have to. This week's query is it normal to talk to yourself?
Oh.
So let's be honest, right? We've all done it. Either walking down the aisles in your local supermarket,
Yes.
quietly whispering your shopping list, or you've like rehearsed an entire tearful retaliation speech for an argument that happened years ago while furiously scrubbing your nether regions in the shower. Where do we all sit on this?
100%. The amount of times I've had the best comeback ever to like something that somebody said to me, but it's 4 years later sitting in my room.
So you've sat in your room and done it, because that's going to be my question to all of you. Like, what is the weirdest, almost scandalous conversation that you've had with yourselves recently, and where has it happened?
Yes, Danny, I totally get it. See, like the whole conversation with yourself. I don't know about you, but see in the car, if I'm going on a date or like meeting someone new or like going somewhere to like meet someone, I'm already like going over the conversation, like, yeah, we need to sort this out, or or I don't know what it is, but I'm already envisioning that
I'll have garlic
conversation
bread, please. Yes.
before that.
You're
happens.
rehearsing potential questions you're going to be asked.
Yeah. Oh my God. Does that not happen to anybody?
Yeah, I think so. I talk to myself all the time, and I think probably living on my own, I sometimes give myself verbal abuse. I'm quite verbally abusive to myself. But then, yeah, even like if I like walk into something, I start talking to a wall and just random stuff. But then I found I'm doing it, and I think you guys brought it to my attention. I talk to myself when I'm around people as well.
Do you?
No, it's not. It's not that. I pulled you out on this. You don't talk to yourself when you're around other people. You have internal monologues, like you talk to yourself in your head, and then mid conversation in your head, you decide to include us, and we're like, we don't know the fucking backstory here. What's the prelogue? Like you're like, actually, yeah, that's a point. Do you think we should? And I'm like, think we should what? I'm not in your head, Jake. I don't know what you just said.
It's not a place you want to be.
What about you, James?
Yeah, 100% all the time. And it could be ADHD, but it's like multiple voices like speaking over each other. Kind of like us on the podcast when we're drinking.
You talk over us.
Yeah,
all
I
the
always
time.
have
What
like.
are you talking about?
I said us, I included me in that. But one thing I always notice, and I think is really weird, that if I'm on my own, like in my house, like I'll talk to myself out loud. But if I drop something or make a mistake, I'll say, like, I'll call myself bro. But in day-to-day life, I'd never call any of you bro or any of my mates bro. But to myself, I'm like, if I drop something, like, oh, what are you doing, bro? But I'd never call anyone else bro. It's so I don't know why.
Well, thank God you've all just said yes, because then that just proves that I'm not a fucking lunatic. But I do as well.
You've done it.
Yeah, I've done it. But here's the actual proper science bit, right? Yes. And I actually looked this up on the proper internet, not just on TikTok, by the way. According to psychologists, an absolute whopping 96% of adults admit to having a constant internal dialogue. That's basically everyone, minus like a few politicians who clearly have got nothing rattling up there. But here's the real kicker. 25% of people admit that they do it out loud, of which...
That's Duke?
Yeah.
That's Duke?
Oh.
And science says it's actually a sign of high intelligence and emotional regulation. So apparently when you verbalize your thoughts, it activates the logic and attention centers in your brain, which is what helps you focus. So if you see a bloke in boots aggressively whispering to his own hand, he's not off his rocker, don't worry. He's just bloody intellectual, trying to remember that if he needs 2-ply, or 3-ply toilet roll. That's what he's doing.
Actually, do you know one way that I do get around that so I don't sound crazy talking out loud?
Arousal.
That's a different type of external. That's a different type of talking to myself. Do you know if I'm out with Baxter? For anyone that doesn't know, Baxter's a dog. He's not an imaginary friend. I actually, if I have internal thoughts, I talk to him. It's like, oh, we'll go to the shops in a bit, and
I do
I talk
that
to Jax
as well.
to see
Yeah.
him.
yeah. I'm pleased I'm not on my own.
Do you know that it also, talking to yourself actually helps you find things that you might have lost? So a famous study from the University of Wisconsin proved that if you shout the name of the object that you're looking for, you actually find it faster because it triggers your visual memory.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
So like keys, where are the bloody keys?
Yeah, I remember hearing a study before as well. If I'm really bad at remembering names, like as you probably know, Stephen, but a way to remember somebody's name is when you're getting introduced to them and they give their name in your head, repeat it back 3 times, or else like you associate it like with something else. So like Danny, like if I met you for the first time, I'll be like, oh, Danny boy, like make it associated with somebody. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So like I was saying, like keys, I've lost my keys. Where are my bloody keys? Oh, there they are. Because when you talk, it helps. But let's be fair, there are limitations to this logic, because if you're single, lying in bed, and you start shouting, G-spot, G-spot, it's not going to miraculously materialise, is it?
No.
You're just going to wake the fucking neighbours up. That's all that's going to happen.
Especially if you're on your own.
Exactly. But look, the experts do say the way you talk to yourself matters. So there's a psychological concept called distanced self-talk. And if you talk to yourself in the second or third person, it massively reduces anxiety and stress.
Oh.
Yeah. The medical consensus is that talking to yourself is perfectly healthy unless it becomes erratic, completely jumbled, or, and this is a big one, if you start hearing a distant voice talking back to you.
No.
So if you say, should I have another chocolate hobnob? And then a deep voice from the corner of the room replies, no, Brenda, your cholesterol is shocking and your roots need doing. Then that's not an internal monologue, babe. That's either a haunting, a carbon monoxide leak, or your ex hiding in the wardrobe.
So what's talking to yourself in second person? Is that like, oh, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, Rachel, flipstick, what are you doing?
That's third
No, that's
person,
third
isn't it?
person.
That's third person.
it?
But yeah, but if you're saying like what are you doing, or you need to do that, is that not second?
Yeah, I would say that's
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I talk to myself in second then by calling myself bro.
Yeah, I think I do as well in the second person and first person.
We're just highly intellectual people.
Also, I speak to myself in multiple accents as well.
I can believe that.
Jesus.
I sometimes have a couple of monologues going off at the same time. So I'll talk to actually, that sounds like what you were just about to say earlier on about because I'll ask a question and then I'll answer it. I'll probably ask a question out loud and then I'll answer it internally.
Oh.
I think
As
I'm
long
going
as
to
it's not like your voices haven't got names and they're different people talking to you, I think you're all right, Jake. And
Not
you're
enough.
still
Shut up,
highly
Stephen.
intellectual.
No, you shut up, Paula.
But look, the
Well,
answer to the internet's burning question, is it normal to talk to yourself? Yes, it is. You're
Lovely.
not losing your mind. You're just your own favourite conversationalist. And frankly, given the absolute state of the fucking dating pool across the globe right now, you're probably the most intelligent and interesting person that you're going to talk to all week anyway. So that is...
What the fuck?
Danny, you forgot to say keep your searches filthy and your inner thoughts loud.
And now we want to know what the fuck you're listening to. We have, if you haven't already downloaded and saved it, a Middler soundtrack on Spotify. The link is below in the description, so go follow that and check out all our playlists. So Rachel, what are you adding to the playlist this week?
Mine this week, everybody absolutely loves him, and he's coming back. He's had the film brought out. I don't know if you've seen the film or not, So my song this week is Michael Jackson, Human Nature.
Jake, what the fuck are you listening to?
I'm listening to Pictures of You by Drug Dealer and Kate Bollinger. It's a tune.
Okay.
Nice. And Danny, what are you listening to this week?
Well, my track this week is one that I actually found whilst we were visiting you in Dublin, James. And it came on the TV, and her name is Raven Lene, and the song is called Love Me Not. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
And I've fallen in love with it, so it's going straight on it.
Love it. My song on the soundtrack this week is one by my old sparring partner, Damien Dempsey, and it's called The Mickey Dam. It's from his upcoming album, Holy Well, so go check that out. Unreal. Well, folks, that is it for another episode. Thank you so much for listening. If you've made it this far and haven't already done so, please give us a follow, a like, subscribe, share the podcast, and please come back again next Friday. Until then, see ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.